gotta hit go.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the Just Keep Swimming podcast. This is your friend, your boy, your host, Mr. Adrian Jackson. We back at it again, live, baby, with another great episode for you. And you already know who I got with me. It's the man, the myth, the legend. It's Mr.
Un toi.
A.K.A.
Captain Capper.
A.K.A.
Donovan Jackson.
A.K.A.
Darky.
A.K.A.
Shadow X.
Shadow X. I like that one.
Yeah,
We're going to leave on that. We're going to end on that one. Bro. I like that one.
It's like that the ingredient X from the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't know what it is, but it's going to make you special if it get mixed into you.
I'm locked in, bro.
I like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're here again live with another great episode for you, and we have some very special guests with us today. Bringing in the Gothic Hippies, we have Miss Tierra, Miss Ann. Ladies, how are we doing today?
Doing good. Really
Doing
good.
Yep. Feeling good, right?
Excited,
Yeah.
feeling good.
Yes, it's a cool vibe for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Exciting.
Yeah. Like a nice little Gothic hippie vibe, right?
Yeah, you know?
It's the
Chill.
hippie part right
Yeah.
now with the background and the aesthetic.
I like it. I love it. As long as it works for you guys. So, the reason we brought you guys on today, I know you guys been doing the Gothic Hippie clothing line for a while now, and I really just want to understand what that is exactly. So we just want to talk a little bit about what Gothic Hippies are, what you guys represent, and where you guys are going with the company. Okay. So my very first question for you guys is what is Gothic Hippies?
Okay, so Gothic Hippies, it's a brand that Anna and I created that really, it's about balance because of the dark and the light, goth hippie. And we stand for like uplifting women and advocating for women or anyone who identifies as a woman to be able to express themselves in the way that they see fit, because we know that society doesn't always make that easy.
Right.
So we like to look at us and our brand and our subscribers as like a sisterhood, basically.
No, that's interesting. So, like, how did you even get started with the idea of Gothic Hippies? 'Cause I feel like those are two opposites.
They're two
put
opposites.
together.
So I feel like Gothic is, for the people who like to go extreme, and hippie is more of that natural vibe, but then there's everything in between. That's why we mashed it together into one. So it's just for everybody. Everybody's
It's a nice yin-yang
welcome.
vibe.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I meant. Yin-yang. From like the dark and the light.
Yeah.
So then, I guess if you had to describe like who is a Gothic hippie, like what is a Gothic hippie? If you had to describe one, if you see one.
I just feel like somebody who's like just really chill, but not afraid to express themselves in, any which way. Like, I don't know, like,
And like the Gothic is, you can even look at it as like daytime and nighttime. Like the hippie, we have our summer dresses and, the flowers and cute headbands and mushrooms and fairies. And then the goth, we add the dark eyeliner, the eyeshadows, kind of like a leathery twist to it.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So it's like a dark fairy low key.
yeah, it's kind of like that hippie with the lace, but just paint it black, and you got like that dark, but
Or
just
for some
whimsical and.
Something's telling me like Tinkerbell in a black dress.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you got it right away.
Yeah.
That's
And we
pretty dope.
we really like the aesthetic that goes along with it, because it's very like she said, whimsical, enchanting, the goddess vibe, the coven, all of that mixed together.
That's deep. I really like it. So, what made you want to get started on Gothic Hippies? Like, what made this even? What even made you make this dream come true?
Yeah. Like, what started that idea?
There we go.
Yeah.
So I've always wanted to own my own boutique. I have some friends who own boutiques, and it's just something I've always wanted to do. I have passion for it. I just want to celebrate women and even men, like just bring more power to people, and like the whole expressive thing. I want people to express themselves and not be afraid to do so. And so I just kind of wanted to open up, a little boutique for that, and got my sis up in here with me, and she was totally down. So we just
I was like,
went with it.
I thought you would never ask.
So you've been wanting to be a part of this, T.
Yeah, I want to own something like with someone I love, and like our personalities and like our strengths and weaknesses, it just meshes so
Perfectly, yin and yang.
well.
Like
Really?
completely just fits into one piece. Yeah.
Like, each of your strengths covers each other's
Absolutely.
weaknesses and stuff
Yes.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you guys embody the yin yang. Like you got
Absolutely.
white, black, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Everything, right? It like completely fits in every possible way you could think of. Yeah.
I like that. So can I get I just want an example of how you guys balance each other out. Like, what is the example that, Tierra can't do, but you do well, but you can't do?
Okay, so Tierra is all books. She's so smart. She just handles everything that just needs to be handled. She's very organized. I'm more of the sloppy, creative, artistic side. So when you mash those together, it's just working like a proper little machine, you know?
Like I handle a lot of like the business side of things as far as like meeting with people and potential partners and stuff like that. And Anna is very creative. And like for me, I always have to have like a rhyme or reason. But Anna's like, you know what? I feel like doing this. And it like comes out perfect. I'm like, okay, that's why you're here, because I can't do that.
Yeah, or if something needs to be said and I'm just like, Tierra, like go for it. She's not afraid to just spell it out. So
That's good. So Anna, you feel like this teamwork is really helping the business grow a lot?
100%. 100%. Yep. I believe in Gothic Hippies so much, and I just hope that everybody, we just need eyes, because I really truly believe that everybody's going to believe in us as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like it. And I see you guys got some products here from Gothic Hippies. I was wondering if you guys want to talk a little bit about that today. See what you guys have to offer.
Yeah, so everything here we have created. So here we have some lip gloss. Yeah, they're like not sticky. We're both wearing them right now. They're just really different, magical.
And it's part of our luxury goddess line, which is very like high-end makeup that we just launched on our site. And we even have like more products that are part of that line that will be coming out soon too.
How many product lines do you guys have?
We have our normal Gothic Hippies, like makeup that we like and that we sell, and then we have our high-end, like if you've been looking for like the perfect foundation or the perfect eyeliner or mascara, and you need it to be top quality and last for however long, that's going to be the luxury goddess collection.
That's tight.
Then we have every which kind of lipstick. We have from liquid to the sticks, so it's just for everybody, like what your preference is. We have a lot of glittery items because they're magical. For instance, we actually hand make these glitters, these gel glitters. This one has like little butterflies in it, but we have a zillion different colors. We hand make these, all good for you ingredients. So you don't have to be afraid to put those on your face.
Yeah.
Good for body, face, hair, all of it.
I see
So
you got some like stones and crystals
I was
too.
gonna
we
say that.
do.
I was looking at the
So with everybody who purchases from us, we give you a crystal in your
wow.
package
That's dope.
and a discount code for your next purchase.
Oh, that's
Oh,
sick.
that's dope.
So collect them all.
Collect them all.
And then what's in that pink box right there? Lash book?
So this pink box is our lash book here. So it's a little plastic case, and when you open it, there's 3 different ones that we have. This one has 2 pairs of lashes. We have one with a glue and a pair of lashes, and one with the tweezers and a pair of lashes. But they also light up. I don't know if you can see that. And then when you're done with the lashes, you can take this out and use it as a case for whatever you might like. But it's
wow.
cute from the movie
Reusability.
Mean
Yeah,
Girls.
I like that little green
And
with it too.
yeah, and that's what I wanted to say. We really like, the play on like the burn book from Mean Girls, and then we have the Book of Dark Spells. It's kind of like a play
Book
from
of book?
Hocus
Yeah.
Pocus
Oh, wow.
from the book.
Yeah.
What is that word? When you remember things when you were a child and it gives you that
Nostalgia?
nostalgia. Yes. Nostalgia. So like that's just like kind of me and Anna's personalities, because those types of things we grew up with like the teeny bopper movies and all that stuff. So I think that should really pull some heartstrings for millennials especially.
Yeah.
I mean, look, my mindset is just when you said the Mean Girls, my first thing popped in my mind was Wednesday we wear pink.
Right.
It's like, oh,
Gotta
wow.
pull that
So you
pink
guys
out.
are-
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like that. You guys really handle nostalgia, and I think that right there would bring in a lot of guests.
And then
Or
me, like
customers.
always loving makeup my entire life. I love to express myself in the artwork on my face. But I just wanted to also create a brand where everything I ever looked for, I would have to find pieces and parts in this place or that place. I want it all in one spot.
Right.
And so this is like everything.
It
So.
makes it more of like a passion project.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
And, like putting
Yeah.
that love, like I put into them burgers. If y'all didn't know.
Yeah, they're
He
delicious.
made some good
So
burgers.
good.
He made some good burgers.
But I mean, definitely when you put love into like a project, I feel like that's when you really start to make that true magic happen, and then that's when people really start to gravitate towards
Yes.
you. You know.
Yes.
And you like have to. We get excited, like when we get our new
So
stuff
excited.
in. Like Anna put together our Book of Dark Spells palette, and it like if you look at the colors, they're reminiscent of characters in Hocus Pocus.
We glue every eyeball on ourselves.
Show that to the camera for us, Anna.
Okay.
Oh wow.
And this is my personal one, so sorry if it's not so messed up. But we do glitter, matte, and chrome. Look at that picture.
Oh, so it's not actual spells in there. Okay. I thought it was gonna be
It's just named after like certain words from Hocus Pocus. I thought it was
Gotcha.
cute, but we
It's
were
all-
asked actually by a lot of people to make more of a darker palette, so that's why we created this one.
Yeah.
So
And it's all about the aesthetic. Like it makes us excited to get it, and we hope that when we send out our orders, that people are excited to open
and
it
feeling
too.
that vibe as well, like feeling that,
No, and I think that right there is amazing because, like, if you're not excited behind your own product, why should other people
Yes.
be? You know,
We're
like,
obsessed
Right.
with our
we're
product.
excited about
I
our
wear
shows.
it. Yeah, we both wear it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. You gotta wear your own stuff, right?
Yep.
If I'm sponsored by Nike, I'm gonna wear Nike. I love that.
Exactly.
So, is there like a certain age group you guys are aiming for, or is it all
Everybody,
ages?
all ages.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would say from what we've seen, it's been like 18 to about 45-ish.
Oh,
Oh, that's a nice range though.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, we are welcoming to everyone, and we hope that everyone can find something special in our entire site for them, and they feel that it is built for them. Like I said, feel good when you open it, special.
right.
Right.
And then I know you were saying that when you buy something, you get like the code and everything. Do your members get anything else special for being a part of the Gothic Hippies?
So on our website, there is a 10% off your first purchase
Okay.
code. But if you subscribe to our website, you can't miss it. Like as soon as you go to gothichippies.com, it'll be a pop-up that says subscribe and you get 20% off of your first order. So
Oh,
then
wow.
they get a bigger discount in their email just for being a subscribe or a part of subscriber or a part of our coven, if you will. And we send a lot of offers out to our subscribers that are just for them, that won't be posted on TikTok. They won't be posted on Instagram.
Yep.
It's not advertised on the website. It's just for
They'll get special
Those people.
discounts or a special free gift or whatever the case may be. Yeah.
Like, so is it more just like catered towards the subscribers, or is it like even personally catered to based off like what they bought from the site?
It's more based off of the subscribers,
Okay.
but like I said, if they have subscribed, they're our people, like,
Yeah.
and they like what we're putting out there, so it is kind of specialized towards them.
For them? Okay.
And then we also like do this thing where we always have a sale on the full moon of every month.
Well, that's sick.
The full moon for April is called the pink moon. So like we had a special where any orders that we get today in honor of the full moon, we'll put in the email some tidbits of like what the moon is supposed to symbolize for that
wow.
particular full moon, and then
She
like
makes
some
beautiful
type
emails. You guys want to see your emails? They're so beautiful. Subscribe.
Thank you. And then we'll have like a special promotion just for that occasion. So like for the pink full moon, we were talking about love and like relationships and stuff like that. So our full moon gift was like free pink quartz, rose quartz in your order.
Yeah, pure.
We just throw 'em
pure,
right in
true,
there.
unconditional love for myself and others.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's exactly what it stands for.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty dope. So I like that. So you guys are really just trying to build a community, and it's like
We
once you join
absolutely
our
are.
clan,
Yep.
We want to keep you a part of it. We want you to be a part of us no matter what.
Yep.
We want to make sure you keep rocking Gothic Hippies and be the amazing Gothic hippie you are.
Yeah.
I like that. That's beautiful. So, so now I just want to talk a little bit more like the personal side of it because, I know both of you guys are businesswomen at the end of the day. You guys have kids, you guys have families, you guys have full-time jobs. How do you find time for Gothic Hippies during all this other busy stuff you have to do in life?
It's just everything in between.
Yeah. And
Tiara and I will like schedule times together in the evening and get things done together as a team. Like we're never really doing anything like, you know, her doing something, me doing something. We're on the phone. Like seriously, it's,
Yeah.
it's actually a lot of fun. We don't even see it as work. We
don't.
really, really enjoy it.
That's
Yeah.
good.
yeah, it's kind of like, oh, I can't wait to get off my day job, like get off work so I can do this with Anna because I'm so excited.
It's so
really,
exciting. Like and a person listening throughout, we're not even profiting yet. Like we've been open 7 months or so, and it takes a while, and we know that, but we're not even thinking about that right now. Like we really enjoy it. It's like like almost like just a fun hobby as well, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and it takes time for sure. You know, like we're on year 3.
3 now.
Yeah.
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 Three. And my mindset is by year 5 is when we're really gonna blow up.
Yep.
But until then, you know, I'm gonna keep going and enjoying the process.
That's it.
Because you just got to
Completely.
build that habit first. So
Yes.
that, like, when it gets tough later or, you know, when you're not feeling it or something, it's like, okay, well, I still want to do this because this is what I believe in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And we like stay energized by it because there is a demand. Like we get orders.
We do.
You know, a lot of people engage with our content and they like what they see. It's just right now, I feel like for the first
going
year,
back
it's really
into
about
the business.
learning.
Right.
This
Yeah.
is our learning
yeah.
portion. So that way, when we do have like 5,000 orders a day, like we know what we're doing. Like,
Structure, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Our first order, we're like, okay, what do we do? Like, for those days, we've come so far from there.
Yeah.
We've learned so much. We've worked with so many people to understand things, and
Right.
we've learned a lot.
So, I mean, to kind of build off of that, I was going to say from when you guys first started to having those, like, nervous things on your first order to what you guys are now, like, what are the things that you learned across that way? Like, what are the biggest points that you've learned?
You can't trust USPS.
I agree.
They be breaking some stuff, like, yeah, but you deal with it, you know. Our customers are always, they need to be happy, so we'll, like, send things back over with no issues. and
Yeah, we have
make
to
sure they're
replace
taken care of
anything.
first, and then we take care of USPS after, or, you know, handle that.
I think one of the biggest thing I learned is that I'm very much like, if I want something to happen, I'm going to do it, and I need it to happen right now. Like, I want to see the results right now, but it's a process. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm like, it'll come. It's
Yeah.
the hippie mode right here, and then that, you know, that strong, like,
So, would you say you're the goth and you're the hippie of the two?
a lot of the time,
so?
I
but
feel like
think
it's
we
back and
do
forth.
back and forth.
We have
yeah.
certain, yeah.
Gotta switch off.
Yeah, because she's more of the hippie, like wearing makeup, where she's more natural, and I like that dark, bold stuff. So
Got you.
yeah,
In different aspects.
different aspects.
Yeah, but like
exactly.
attitude-wise, I'm more dark.
Yeah, and I'm more like, oh, okay, ride the wave, you know.
We'll have a business meeting and I'm like literally laying into whoever we're talking to. Like, that's not what we asked for. Like, you don't understand our brand. Were you listening? Like, when we talked about and Anna will be like, so what Tiara's trying to say
We
is
really appreciate what you're doing, but
Ain't nothing wrong with that though. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes like you said, you need the
yin and yang.
good cop, the bad cop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So I know you guys were saying that you had to do a lot of learning over these last 7 months. So I'm just curious on, like, besides the real experience of just, you know, getting there, getting it done, like, what else did you do to grow your knowledge? Like, are there like YouTube videos you watched or books you read?
Yeah,
or
YouTube
certain people?
certified 100%.
Yeah.
And then playing around with like certain like editing apps and just learning those things. It takes a lot of time, but you know, it gets better and better through.
how it
Like, cause I make all the videos for social medias and stuff, so that's where I'm getting at with that.
You know, I feel that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that.
And it takes time to gather the data. Like, you ask, what is our age range of our, you know, target shopper, or, you know, the demographics, where do they
Since it's her,
live?
I'm like,
What do they respond to? So you can't gather that data without testing stuff and like continuously putting stuff out to see, you know, what the reports say when it comes back. And then also just realizing what our lanes are, because like there'll be some times where I have a thought and I'm like, Anna, what if we did an eyeshadow palette like this, this, and this? And she's like, well, what do you mean, like, with this and this? I'm like, actually, I don't know. Like, that's all you I don't know what I mean. I don't even know why I said anything.
Sometimes it sparks ideas, though, and I'm like, you know what? Like, actually, when you said that made me think of this, and, you know.
No.
Yeah, it's good to speak up.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like that's kind of how me and Adrian work too. Like he'll come up with an idea and he'll spit it back to me, and I'll be like, yeah, but you know, tweak it this way, and then boom, comes together.
Something, exactly. Or like the vice versa, you know, like with the edits we did for Humberto video last week. If you didn't catch it, go watch it. Amazing stuff about law you need to learn. But you know, you did the edits for it. And I was like, I want to go back and listen to your edits and see how they turned out. And your edits are smoother than I could imagine. I was like, if that was me, I'll edit right here, and I'll edit right here. And then Donovan did the edit so smooth, and I was like, oh, never mind, that was better than I could have thought of. So,
I mean, honestly, it's coming from when you just talk during the episode and it just sticks in the back of my head. So when I come back, it's just like,
you hear it.
Oh, yeah, that's it right there. Boop, boop, boop. Cut.
Teamwork.
That
like,
part.
Ignore me. Let me go back to let me mind my business.
Stay in my lane. No, for real, that's how it be. I'm gonna stay in my lane. Like after I record the episode and send it out, I'm like, that's past me now. I'm waiting for Donovan to post it. I can't say anything else past it now.
Yeah.
This is his job to be creative and add his beats and do whatever editing he wants to do and have fun with it, bro.
That.
You know, that's my mindset. Have fun with it.
Yep.
So, so like you said, you guys have been in business for 7 months. It's been a lot of ups and downs. So I kind of want to talk about the ups first. What's some of the ups that you have been receiving from doing this business? Like, besides the extra money in your pocket and the idea, you know, you made that girl look good. Like, what's some other benefits you receive from doing this business?
We get a lot of comments and emails where people tell us that we've really helped them, like, you know, just emotionally, that they're going through such tough times, and just, you know, the free crystal or just like little things like just like truly help them on the inside, and it's really touching. Like she'll get these long emails and send them over to me, and then I'll screenshot like comments on social media, and
look what she
it's really
said.
touching. It really is. It feels so good. Yeah.
Like specifically, like someone did say like she was feeling down and she received our package in the mail, and she just felt the love like when she was opening it and how everything was presented, and like we definitely have a customer for life because we just turned her entire day around. So that felt really good.
You guys got questions from the audience.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead and throw them out there for us.
So how do you handle when you both have different vision on something? What kind of solutions do you have to resolve where to go with the business?
I kind of feel like when we have differences, I kind of let Tiara do what she wants to do, and she lets me do what I want to do, because we're still filling everything out. And who's to say just because I don't like something, her idea is not going to like go somewhere. Right. So I just feel like we just both give.
We do. And then I feel like we let each other, you know, do what we think is right. And then after that happens, we have learned from it, and we can go back and be like, okay, so,
like, oh, I was wrong.
Yeah, and we're like really honest about it. Like we can't hurt each other's feelings.
No, we don't hurt each other's feelings.
Because we both want the same thing. We're on the same team. So if we're going to try something and the other person thinks it won't work, okay, let them try it, and then we're going to learn something from it for sure. Like I said, this is our time for learning. So yeah, it really hasn't been bad.
No, it's been fun.
Kind of a follow-up to that. Do you want to keep your business boutique style, or do you eventually want to go mainstream with a bigger store?
Do you want to keep boutique style or go mainstream?
We want to keep boutique. We want to keep that like small, intimate, vintage feel. And just, I don't know, like it just feels just cozier. And
yeah, it's kind of like yes and no, because we want to have the small boutique feel, and we don't ever want to cross the boundaries where someone feels like, you know, we went from, you know, owning what our brand is and really putting it out there, and then we're like turning into like Kmart or JCPenney.
Corporate mess.
Like we don't want it to ever be like that.
I don't believe in that corporate mess. So.
Yeah. But one of our goals is like we would love to have our makeup brand Luxury Goddess be featured in stores like Ulta, Sephora, and things like that, so that
it's like
is
a small little stand or something.
Yeah, because it's available for people to purchase, and it's easier for them if they just happen to be in the area or they just happen to be there shopping.
Right.
So we do want to have, you know, some exposure like that, but we do want to keep it as like tight knit.
Right. So it's like you want your. Sorry, I was not going to cut you off, but you want your brand to be known, but at the same time, you also want to keep control of your brand.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, yes, it's the Gothic hippie area, but just because we're in Alta doesn't mean we represent what Alta represents.
Right.
I was gonna say, like, I like the idea of keeping it more intimate too, just because it just generates that connection, and that's what Gothic Hippies is all about in the first place. So once you go like that mainstream, and you have the chance for it to not be as like high quality in the service or even the products, because you're mass producing or doing so much.
Stressful.
Yeah, it is.
Like Tier and I are like super humble people too. We don't need $1 billion. That's not our ultimate goal. Like, it'd be great if Gothic Hippies could take me out of my day job and out of hers.
Yeah.
That's all I would need, and then I'd be doing something that truly makes me happy, that we're passionate over, and I'm just living life the way I am. That's fine with me too. Like,
Right.
No, I understand that fully, because that's how I feel about the podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, I would love to blow up to have, hundreds of thousands of viewers every episode and whatnot, and, be Joe Rogan status. But at the same time, I don't want to change who we are.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to have to start talking about things that we don't want to talk about, that don't relate to the
Yes,
podcast, or I have to start
exactly.
doing celebrity gossip in order to get viewers. If I have to start
Yes.
doing that, then I don't want it.
Yeah.
Same. Same.
I would like to have the real conversations that we do have.
We don't want to muddy up what we're trying to build.
Right, exactly. What else we got, Mr. Producer?
From Jesse F, what's the next moon? Like, you said you do full moon.
When's the next full moon?
Oh, the
sale?
next full moon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be on the next full moon. They're usually towards the end of the month, like the 26th through like the 29th. Like,
Yeah,
they normally
something-
roll through there.
In the 20s in May. That's when we will have the next full moon special. But we already have ideas for other sales, before that, in between time. We like to always have something out there. We don't like to go dark for a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I understand that one too, fully.
All right, one more from Jessica E. What is one item that is popular on your site, like the most bought and always shipping out?
I feel
Number one
like
item.
the gel
The
glitters.
gel glitter, I was just going to say, it's these handmade gel glitters that we make. These they're very, like, I don't want to say, like, inexpensive, but they're inexpensive. But they are so easy to use. So you don't need any, like, glitter glue or anything. You literally just take the glitter out of the pot and just put it on.
Yeah.
Safe for your face, your hair, your body. Like,
Yep.
these are everything.
Y'all say, Donovan, try it out, see how you like it.
All right, hold up.
And if you buy 3 or more gel glitters, we have the special elixir to keep your gel glitter hydrated, so you don't have to.
It's never wasted.
Yeah, it's
and
never
it works
wasted.
on any glitter that you have as well.
Okay. Nice and glittery.
Yeah.
I'm feeling
Yeah,
really
yeah.
dusty right now.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's going with my gauges a little bit. Like, I'm getting that Gothic vibe.
I'm feeling a little hippie-ish right now.
Yeah.
Real Gothic hippie right now. So, like, do you actually, like, you literally create this yourself?
I literally make this
She makes it.
in my kitchen. Mad
With a mask on,
scientists,
yeah, and
yeah,
everything.
witches with their little brew. Yeah, that's what I do. Yep.
So, like, are your products, like, unique in any way? Like, they're all 100% natural? Or, like,
They're
what makes them
100%
different?
natural, safe. I use
Cosmetic
cosmetic grade glitter. Like, there's aloe and there's oils that are like really good for your skin. So you just never have to be afraid
Yep.
to use them. And they stick where you put it, so it's not going to get in your eyes unless you purposely do that. So yeah. So
That's cool. And then what about your clothing? You guys sell clothing as well, right? Or
We do.
the earrings you guys got on, those are part of the
Yes.
Gothic hippie style as well, right?
They
Those are sick. Yeah.
The moon crystals, dangle earrings. These are my favorite, actually.
most of what we carry is whimsical, fantasy, fun.
Right.
Yep. If you look on our website, we have different collections. Like, if you already know what you're looking for, go to the Gothic collection. Everything dark's going to be there. Fancy, like, goth hair accessories, jewelry. And then we have, like, a hippie collection that has, like, the dandelions, the sunflowers, the little summer dresses, and all of that. And then we also have like a celestial collection. If you're into moons and stars and the sun, you can find everything like that in the celestial collection.
That's
so
sick.
Even with all the fun, we have the cosplay like section, just all kinds
Yeah.
of fun stuff. Our website's fun.
Cosplay section?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
I have have an idea for you guys. So
Okay. What's
we
that?
kind of talked about it like last live. I think we did it at your place. Yeah. Okay. So, but either way, we was talking about video games, and there's this recent one that I got started playing recently. It's called Sea of Stars. I feel like you could possibly like send them a message and do like a little partner or something like that, because it's based off of like just celestial things. Like you got the sun and moon, and if you got like a cosplay section, or if you can make it like an earring or something like that, I feel like that would reach into like a bigger audience for you guys.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
idea.
Yeah.
We need to talk about that.
Yeah, we
you.
do. We'll
See
jot
what
this
it's
down.
about.
Do we have any more questions from the audience, sir?
Yeah, what has been the most exciting item that you put on your site?
Most exciting item on
Most
the site.
exciting for me, honestly, are our palettes. I've always wanted to create my own makeup, and especially palettes. So it was like so much fun to just like, like pick the colors, the textures, and the pigment, and that's what's super exciting for me.
Oh, that was from Tiger Green. By the way, it looks good on you.
Oh, this? Oh,
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Product, looks good on you.
thank you. Appreciate it.
What is your most exciting product to you?
So the things that I like the most is like if you go into our apothecary section, like the crystals, tarot cards,
Oh, wow.
like sage, and like things like that. Like I really, in my heart, I'm always like believing in magic, So I like those divination tools. It's just really fun.
Set
for
your
me.
vibe. Yeah.
And then so you said tarot cards. I didn't know you guys had tarot
Oh,
cards.
we were the whole deal.
I'm about to get a pair.
Yeah.
The whole deal.
So
Yep.
I was going to ask, what are your price ranges on your website? Like, what are you guys' ranges from? Are you guys trying to break in pockets, or is it all affordable?
No, everything's super affordable. We actually get those comments all the time. They're like, just scoped out your website. I can't believe it's so affordable. Like, coming back. We get comments like that all the time. So,
Yeah.
we want to keep it at a range where we would be comfortable shopping, Like, so
Yeah.
just got to be mindful of that.
I would say anywhere between like $6 or $7 up to like 40, 45.
Yeah,
on the item.
depending on
Yeah.
the item, yeah.
Like our luxury goddess collection is always, gonna be higher up there just because of the quality.
It's
like
the quality's insane.
it's so great
the
that
pigment, just
Yeah.
everything.
That's neat.
And
That's
it'll
neat.
last forever, too.
Yep.
I love that. And then, I feel like we're at the Miz part right now, so I was curious, like, did you guys have like a promo code you wanted to shout out for people who listen to this episode?
We do.
Yes.
Oh, prepared. Prepared.
Yeah.
It's going to be Just Keep Swimming.
That's
It'll-
the code.
Oh, thank you.
For anyone that's watching our episode and, just enjoying our podcast, you can use the code Just Keep Swimming. It'll be live after we finish recording, and it'll be 30% off.
Ooh, 30% off. That's a great deal.
More than our subscribers who
Yeah.
we love.
Ooh. And then I guess I gotta ask now. Just me being the shopper I am. Can I stack that on the 20% I already got for first subscribing?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm trying to get off. I'm gonna get off the ground here. Hey, but the next time you can use the other codes. So.
But there are other promotions that it does stack with. Like right now, we have free shipping on everything.
Yeah.
And that ends on Tuesday.
Okay.
So that can be stacked on that. We also have like buy 3 cosmetic items and get a free makeup bag. It can be stacked on that.
It's a ton of stuff.
Buy anything, get 1 free jewelry item half off. It can be stacked on that. So
That's
That's
dope.
sick.
yeah.
That's really dope. So
Listen up, viewers.
Right,
So what's your goals by the end of this year?
goals for the end of this
That's
year
from Jesse F.
from Jesse F.
And Chad's chatting right now.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
So, our goal right now is we do feel like we've learned a lot in the last 7 months, like we said. So, our goal is to kind of reset, if you will. Like, we're not going to start from the beginning, but reset in like August or September with everything that we've learned and like just go about a few things differently. And see how that works out for us. We're really confident that it will work out well, just because, like I said, the demand's there. People are engaged. They like what we're doing. We like what we're doing. We just have to go. We're going to cut off some avenues and branch out in different avenues.
We want to make time for some more pop-up events here in Vegas.
Oh, where you guys have pop-ups at? Or where have you had pop-ups at? Just
Centennial Hills. there was a farmer's market there, market in the alley actually. And then we've had pop-up events at Inhale Hookah Lounge. Our next pop-up event is going to be the Henderson Pride Festival in Green Valley.
Okay.
And that's on June 8th.
That should be a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. So we're super excited about that. And like, I think we're even more excited about that just because of how we feel about inclusivity and diversity and like all of that.
Yes,
so just to
this
be
one's
able
a
to
good
be
one.
there
Yeah.
and, you know, participate and support is
Right.
it's going to be so fun.
No, and that's beautiful right there. Like you said, be able to go and really just represent what you guys represent to all communities. So I think that's beautiful. I can't wait to see that happen.
Yeah.
So, so I know we did talk about the ups. So now I just want to talk about some of the difficulties you guys have ran through. Because you guys are human and we're not perfect. And we're all still struggling and growing and trying to get there. So I'm just curious, like, what type of difficulties have you guys been running into when it comes to running this boutique?
I will say, and I kind of touched on this earlier, is that there are companies, like mainstream companies or marketing companies that we've tried to work with, and they really just don't get the brand.
They don't get Gothic Hippies at all.
Yeah, and it's like they try and put us in the
Corporate, like that
bucket
corporate
of like the
vibe,
corporate
like,
vibe,
yeah.
and oh, you're just selling makeup and clothes, like this
No.
person
That's-
is, and like
it's
that person
upsetting,
is,
yeah.
and that's not what we're doing. Like you're making a commercial for us that doesn't get our brand across at all. Like,
Is it more about the product rather than the culture? I'm assuming that they're trying to gear towards.
Yes, they're
Yeah.
just targeting like, oh, sale, but
Yeah,
not
they just trying to
pitching like
sell.
who we are.
Yeah.
Like at all, they're not. They just don't. They don't understand.
yeah.
We would love to do it ourselves, so we got a lot of learning to do if we want to do something like that.
And that's
but-
kind of what I mean when I say we're going to reset later this year. Like we were trying with those companies, but we realized that we really like the content that we put out so much better. So we're going to gather all of our resources and put it towards our creativity and our vision and what we want it to be versus trying to get that outside help that's not really helping.
Because it sucks being cookie cutter. I feel
Yeah.
like.
We don't wanna be
absolutely,
cookie
and that's
cutter.
what's going on. And
Yeah, like, and I feel that exactly. So, how you were talking about you doing the marketing stuff. So I've been doing the videos for our live podcast recently when I do the edits and stuff. And I was trying to make it, you know, like the ones I see on YouTube, like Joe Rogan, and try to make them all flashy and stuff. And I'm like, this is not working.
Yeah.
Like this just doesn't feel right. It looks generic. So I was like, I'm just gonna make my own and
Yeah.
make it work the way it works for me. And go from there. So I 100% salute that. I think
yeah,
that's
totally go
it's
your own
honorable,
way.
right? It's
It
honorable.
is,
It's
yeah.
hard to do though because everybody always tries to drag you back in and like, well, like you said, well, you just a makeup company. No, I'm not
Yeah.
just a makeup company.
Yeah.
I'm a Gothic hippie makeup company. Like,
Yeah.
this is a special type of makeup.
Specialists, yeah.
Like, this is care. I put my heart and soul into this. So don't just
Really.
treat me like I'm a
It's a
regular
lot of
cheese
work behind the scenes that people just don't see, and you know,
writer. Right.
for real, you do feel it. So, and you want everyone else to feel it too.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I truly understand. So, we kind of touched on it a little bit just now. Like I said, the heart and soul you guys put into it. But one of my last questions for you is what makes you guys just different from all the other little mom and pop boutiques out there?
The magic.
Right. That's the first thing that's popping through my head too. Like honestly, it's just the feeling that you get. Like seriously, like we're saying, like all these comments and emails, like we are truly seeing people feel us.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that is where we're the most different.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You're not just creating a style. You're creating a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly. And like I said, the nostalgia touch, like, you know, people, if you loved Mean Girls and you get a lash book that looks like the Burn book, like that means something, you know, like you can't just go get that at, you know, anywhere.
No.
Right.
So,
Right. Or we got a
Any of this you can only get at Gothic Hippies. So
Gothic Hippies. Like
it's
you
all
said.
made by us,
It's
so
all
no one else
custom
is gonna have it. So.
Yeah, it's 101. You can't find it nowhere else.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love that. Do we have
So,
another?
we got a few more questions here.
Yes,
So,
sir.
from Darshay A, if you could collab with another brand, who would it be?
If you could collab with another brand, who would it be? Shout out Darshay for the question.
that is a good
That's
question.
a very tough
Hey,
question.
great question, Darshay. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for that.
There's a thinker.
Yes.
Who would we
Made it on
collab
that.
with?
But again, while they're thinking about it, make sure you guys go to gothichippies.com, subscribe, get your 20% off.
That's
we
a
collab
follow-up question. So, what social media do you guys have? You can shout out your socials, everybody.
Oh, for all of us?
Yeah, everybody wants to know social medias. And
Oh,
Oh, okay.
You can find all
Okay, you want us to go first?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
go
you
first.
guys
You're
go.
the
Yeah,
guest.
We're still thinking about the brand
Come back to the brand.
collab.
So on Instagram, we're gothicHippies.boutique. And then on TikTok, we're Gothic Hippies.
Facebook, we're Gothic Hippies. And do we have another social? YouTube, it's Anna Fakit Mustafa.
That's hard.
I
Like,
know.
yeah.
It's my name, that's why. I could change it. I could change it.
No, we're gonna good. We're gonna put the description in the.
Okay.
We're gonna put everything in the description, so they'll be able to click the link and go right to it. No question.
Yeah.
And by hard, I mean like that name just goes hard in general.
Yeah, I know. Foreign last names.
Unique, though. I like it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Was that all of your guys' socials?
Yes.
Did you want to put yours?
I'm putting my personal out there. Fuck it. You already know. If y'all haven't followed me yet, it's
Maybe. Yeah, something like that.
What? My audience is tripping right now. I'm sorry. What's going on, audience? I don't know my own social, but I know my podcast social is Just Keep Swimming
_podcast.
_podcast
I think.
at IG.
Yeah, IG.
At Instagram.
What?
Hold on, man. Let me put my phone out. I'm trying to look all professional.
What is going on?
I've been trying to put down my social media recently. That's what it is. Okay. So right now, our social is Just Keep Swimming _podcast.
Right.
That's for Instagram. And if you want to follow the podcast on TikTok or YouTube, it's straight up JKS Podcast. I made that simple, but Instagram, I couldn't get the simple name, of course. And then if you want my personal, at JaxFo.
And then mine, Donovan L. Jackson, but don't put DONA, it's DONOVANL Jackson. A lot of people mess that up.
And like Donovan.L.
Yeah, it's like Donovan. It's Donovan.
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 Yeah.
Not Don Up.
Yeah.
Donovan.
Dono. Yeah.
Dono.
Dono.
Not like Jonathan.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Yes, but just don't say Jonathan. People at work be like, hey, oh, your name Jonathan? No, Don. D.
Oh my gosh.
You know when they brought you home when you were a baby? They told me your name and I thought they said Jonathan and I kept calling you Jonathan.
Wow.
That's
See,
crazy.
it started here.
Yeah.
Okay, it started here.
I thought you were my sister.
I am. I just misheard. Okay.
I mean, so look, for me, it was supposed to be Don of Van because it's supposed to be Don and Van.
Yeah.
But they switched it to the O.
Oh,
Because it's
really?
more-
That's
it's-
so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
But it was like the A, I think they thought was like more feminine.
Feminine, yeah.
Yeah, so they put the O.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why
Oh,
his
I
hair's so
love
long now.
that.
Because
Okay.
they put the O. Your hair's long now.
Okay.
I'm just
I'll let that slide.
That don't make sense. It wasn't funny. I don't think that was funny. All right, you guys. So we're about to... Oh wait, you said we have more questions. Oh, who you want to collaborate?
Yeah.
Okay, so my mindset is maybe you don't have the exact company name in your head, but maybe you have an idea of what type of company you would want to
I
collaborate.
think the biggest vibe that I could think of off the top of my head is like a Hot Topic.
That would be a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then like as far as like partnering with, like I said before, that we would love for our makeup to be featured in a Ulta or a huge makeup brand store that has, you know, Fenty and MAC and all of those other high-end makeups.
That's dope. That's dope. I love it. So, that's why I said, like, throughout the idea of maybe you don't know the exact store, but the idea, because that's how I feel about the podcast. Like, I don't know who I would want to sponsor, but
Yeah.
I know I want a sponsor that's positive vibe, focus on growth. That's why we chose Audible, because Audible is about books. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's why we're interviewing Gothic Hippie, because you guys are about uniqueness and being yourself, you know?
Right.
So it's like, that's the reason I was asking like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be easier. Anything else from the crowd, my brother?
Yeah. So, you guys ever think about doing a pop-up on First Friday downtown?
Yes. Yeah, we're in the works of all that. We just had to get insurance to do all this, and it takes a while for it to go through.
Yeah.
But
What's the insurance for?
Yeah. So how's that process work?
Yeah,
Yeah.
curious, please.
So for the small business insurance, we just have to find a company that's, you know, willing to offer coverage for the products that we carry. And there's just a lot of paperwork too to go through it. And in order to do the First Friday pop-ups and other pop-ups like that we plan on doing, like downtown Summerlin, we have to have a City of North Las Vegas business license or City of Las Vegas business license. Like we have our regular business license in the state of Nevada, but I guess there's
It's a
another
separate-
one that
yeah.
The county,
drills
yeah.
down to the county and the city that we have to participate in those.
sense.
So we're working on getting all of that lined up, and as soon as that happens, we're going to be at every
Everything.
pop-up you could think of. Yes, because we have so much fun there, too.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fun.
What would be like an ETA until you guys get there?
Probably about 30 days.
Oh, close, yeah.
So my question is what's the benefit for me to go to the pop-up and get your products compared to online? Like, do I get a discount if I show up in person, or how
We
does
do
that
give
work?
we discount everything. We discount everything.
A lot of the jewelry is like, if you buy 3 pairs of earrings, you get 1 free.
Oh, wow.
Same thing with did we do that with the gel glitters?
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
We combined everything. So, and there's no shipping. You just
Hey.
take it.
Yeah,
go.
exactly. And we also always do, I don't have words.
What's the word?
When we put all the names in the
Oh, we
box.
have a
Raffle?
raffle.
A raffle.
Yeah. We have a raffle, and then we do a basket full of Gothic Hippies, and we normally pick 3 people,
Oh wow.
and then we'll call or email them because they leave that, so they could just like leave the event if they want to. We'll get a hold of them and ship it to them.
That's
that's
beautiful.
That's dope.
Yep.
I love it. I love how you guys
It's
do
fun.
it.
Yeah.
It's fun. It sounds fun.
It
you know?
is.
It really sounds fun. It's creative too, and it's like it's your baby.
That's
you
our
know?
baby.
And
Yep.
It's like, wow, I'm really watching it grow and having fun and doing what I want to do with it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's so beautiful. I love that. I love that. What else you got, my brother?
You know, the chat is good though today. You know, we got some good interactions.
Thank you,
Darcy
chat, for
loves
joining
hot
us.
Coffee. Jesse doesn't want to cause a problem with the social medias. So, you know, it's all good though. Yeah, we got it out there. But yeah, that's about it right now. Actually, it's
okay.
on you.
Okay, for sure. I'll just make sure we have any more questions and give the crowd a chance. So thank you guys all so much for tuning in. We appreciate the love.
I do have one question.
Oh yeah, I was
going
gonna give it to you.
forward,
Yeah, I was gonna pass
Okay,
it.
so through
Wait.
everything,
Okay.
through everything that you guys have gone through when you started the business and everything, what is something that you've like learned that you apply to your personal life outside the business? Like, what lessons have you guys learned and how have you grown from it?
One thing I've learned is, like I said, some things are a process, and it doesn't have to happen overnight. As long as you know what you're working towards, and like make every decision that you make is towards that same goal, like it'll come.
Yeah,
But just not to rush through everything.
more like patience and discipline, I guess. What about you, Anna?
For me, I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like Gothic Hippies has like helped
Yin
me.
and yang.
Yeah, exactly. It's helped me to, because I know my social media doesn't look like I'm introverted, but I am. But I feel like in this real world out here, I feel like I'm more expressive, I'm more vocal, and I feel like Gothic Hippies has helped me a lot with that. With
Yeah.
Tierra along the way, like in our phone calls and whatnot, like it's made me stronger in that sense.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that.
I can agree for myself on that too, as I'm an introvert. Yeah. You're more of an extrovert for sure. Like,
I
don't
think
know.
Adrian's
So
like
that's
me.
the problem. Everybody thinks I'm an extrovert.
Yeah.
But if y'all think about it, really, if I'm not here, where am I at?
At home.
I'm at home, ducked off
Yep.
by myself, quiet. Like, I'm an extrovert. I can step out in the crowd and make my voice heard.
Yep.
but
Same.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not one to. I don't like to have to do that all the time. I
But
hate
like
having to
even
do
when
that.
you do that,
I'm a
you have to
natural.
have recovery time. Like for me, it feels like I
Exhausting,
can do
right?
it.
It's
Sleep,
exhausting.
Yeah, I can be
Yeah.
the life of the party. I can do it, but after that, don't talk to me for like
You're like, I need a month of
yeah,
knowing it's coming first. Like,
So prime example, like when you guys got here today. Oh, when I got here today, I came back and had to sit down for a little bit because I was at the gun range for 3 hours with my cousin.
same. I was like laying on this patio chair over here, like.
mentally, like my
Yeah.
body wasn't tired,
Yep.
but I was just like mentally, like man, I'm drained, like
yeah.
even though I wasn't like entertaining, but it was like a lot of energy I put
Yep.
out. So it was like, yeah.
You can do it too.
Yeah, you can do it too. Yeah,
can do it
suck
too.
up. Make
Yep.
it happen. Trust me, every time I do trivia, there's a lot of energy I put out. By the end of the night, I'm like,
Yeah.
I know.
and all I
Yeah.
do is read questions, but I'm tired. I'm out here trying to laugh and entertain and answer questions,
Yep.
and play music, and make sure the vibe is there. And it's like by the end of the night, it's like I can't wait to get home.
What's on me?
Yeah. Oh, you good? You good?
Got you, sis.
Don't worry about
Your
that.
foot's right here.
All right. I'm ready for that one. You got the up close and everything. So, ladies, we're about to go into our end game a little bit, and with our end game, we always like to ask a few questions to all our guests that come on the show.
Okay.
And for you guys, I'm actually going to add in one more bonus question. So I'm gonna start with the bonus question first, and then we'll go to the normal questions. So my bonus question first is, what is a positive word of encouragement you would like to share with everybody out there trying to start their own clothing line, makeup line, jewelry line, whatever? 'Cause I know a lot of people always want to try to do this, but they just don't. So I'm just curious, like, what is a word of encouragement from
Jump.
each of you guys?
Yep.
Jump.
Jump.
Leap
Take
of
that
faith.
leap
Do
of
it.
faith.
Just
Jump.
do it.
You have to just take the step. That's it.
Everything doesn't
Don't
have to
think
be
about
lined up. You don't have to be knowledgeable about everything.
It's
every single
not going to be
thing.
lined up.
Yeah, like just do it. Just put your, even Anna and I, when we were talking about, what we were going to do, we got to the point where it's like, you know what? We've been talking already. So let's we're going to do this tomorrow.
Yep, and
we're
we
going
did.
to open the website. We're going to load all this inventory tonight. And we kind of did like this extreme marathon thing of like, we got to meet our deadline. We got to meet our deadline. And we're like on the phone, like loading and loading and loading.
And that doesn't end. We're
Yeah.
jumping with every new thing that we're taking on through this process, and we'll be jumping probably for, years to come. So
It's kind of like you got to just face that fear and do it and see what
absolutely.
happens.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I truly agree with that. that. So then, so now my normal end game questions. Where are you still swimming to when it comes to Gothic Hippies? Where are you guys still headed to? I know, like I said, we're always swimming somewhere. So for you guys, that first island was to open up and to start to get the shop going. And when you make it to the second island, that was probably a new brand of products. So, like, what is the next island you guys are swimming to for Gothic Hippies?
I would say that we're swimming to find our people.
Yeah, I feel like we're swimming to work with other people too. Like we're working with makeup artists, and we don't need the hugest like influencers. Like we said, we're for everybody. So I don't care if you have like 2,000 followers versus 100,000. Like we're giving everybody a chance, and because there's people who they just need eyes on them as well. And I feel like we can work together, and we could there's a spot for all of us at top. So.
Everyone can go to the top.
Absolutely, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and that's how I always feel about it. Like, we always fighting for crumbs, but it's like, there's a big pie.
Yeah,
You know
there
what I'm saying?
is,
We fighting for crumbs.
for
There's a
sure.
whole pie up there. We fighting for it.
Yeah.
Let's go get the pie.
Yeah.
So I love that. And then my last question for you guys is there a quote you guys would like to leave with us today?
Oh, my favorite quote in the world. Actually, it ties in with everything.
Perfect.
Everything we're talking about being introverted and all.
Right on time.
That's good.
Is okay. So, being brave doesn't mean that you're not afraid. It means you're afraid, but you do it anyway. And that has helped me through my entire life. Like, just being afraid of making that next step. And I'm like, you know what? Just do it.
Right. Just do it. I love that. And I've been hearing that so much recently in like
Same.
different
I
terms
love
and
it,
different
yes.
ways, but
Nike
it's
had
like,
it right.
Yeah.
do it.
And like I didn't understand what it meant until like I was older. I'm like, you literally just
gotta
do
do
it.
it,
Like
yeah.
stop talking
You
about
literally
it.
just do
Stop
it.
complaining. Stop making excuses for yourself. Just one step out there,
Yep.
and you're doing it.
Yep.
And then look, just going on top of that, that just goes back to what Dad always says. Nobody's gonna do it for you, so go do it.
the
Like,
truth.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't wait for somebody else to make my dream come true. If I
And then
want my
once you
dream
do
come
make
true,
that
go
move,
do
how
it.
good does it feel?
It feels
good.
great.
Oh my
Even if
gosh.
you fall on your face,
It doesn't
feels
matter,
great.
right? You
Yeah.
just get back up again and
Yeah.
try it another way. Everyone's going to fail. That's part of being human.
Yep.
So,
And that's what they say. They say fail fast, fail often,
But fail
fail
forward.
forward. Yeah,
It's
fail
just-
forward,
just
fail
learning.
fast, fail often, but keep failing because all
Yeah.
the failures gonna add up to the successes.
yeah.
Yep.
So I love
Don't
that,
give
I love
up.
that.
If
So
you need help, just wear all Nike. Just do it. Do it.
sponsor, not sponsored. They do not sponsorship. That's that. If you need help, you wear Gothic Hippies. They just do it. Just fucking like-
GH.
Yeah. GAPs? Yeah, I don't know. So, I don't think you guys threw out your website. You guys want to throw out your website for us one more time?
Yes, www.gothichippies.com is our website. Definitely check out our TikTok at Gothic Hippies. Anna puts some great content out there. I love it. Yeah.
Do you have
And-
like a Gothic Hippie email just in case?
Yes, it's support@gothichippies.com if you have any questions. And I man the email.
And we also have a chat on the
account.
website if you guys ever need help with anything at all. Like, we're there for you, right in the website.
And are you guys
Yep.
accepting like ideas from Gothic Hippies as well?
Yeah,
somebody
we're
says-
totally
open
down.
to
Open.
everything.
Yep. Absolutely.
Love it, build
And
that
don't
community.
forget the promo code for tonight is Just Keep Swimming, and it'll be 30% off.
30% off. So please don't miss that.
Free shipping right now too.
Yeah.
Yep.
That part.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I got a question personally.
Oh, one more question.
So it's Gothic Hippies, right? Is there any like spirituality or religion attached to that? Have you thought about doing any like sort of groups or meetings that sort of supports the brand that you're doing?
In terms of spirituality, I feel like our stance is really just good people do good things and have a good heart. Like, I can't attach a religion specifically to it, but it's really about, everything's about energy, the universe, yin and yang, karma, like all of that. And I don't really want to make this like a cult practice, so I'm just gonna
Join us.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for me, it sounds like
There's no darkness here.
correct me if I'm wrong, but Vegas vibrations. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not a religion, but we're here just to help raise your vibration in whatever manner we can do it.
Exactly.
Meditation, yoga, whatever it is, we're here to raise your vibration. So,
Yeah.
and that's what I like about that. You're here to pass a positive vibe and go from there.
Empowerment, uplifting, community.
I think that's beautiful.
We're here for
Yep.
support.
So would you say that any of your products has a energetic label? Like, so a certain crystal does a particular thing
Yes.
for your,
Yeah, we do have, we sell certain crystals, and we have like description on what this crystal means or what it stands for, and like why you should have it, with you or in your home, and things like that
We have sage, all those
for
things.
cleansing.
And you give instructions and everything for all that stuff, right? Okay.
Yep.
just making sure.
Everything's like fully descripted in the website
Yep.
Beautiful. I love
before
it.
you
I love
even
it.
purchase.
Cool.
I love it.
no, that's cool. Yeah, I don't want to go too deep.
No, you good. I was gonna make sure we wasn't missing nothing else from the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining us today. We truly appreciate your time.
Thanks
The
for
amazing
having
products
us.
you let us try on. I'm all glittery. You put it all in too. Like, you can't see right now. Look, I was a strip club or
Is it
something.
still on my head?
Huh?
Still on my
Yeah.
forehead?
Yeah. Like you
Oh yeah, that's gonna be staying all night long. Okay, the product's not going anywhere till you wash it off.
Yeah, not going anywhere because that's good quality. From
Yeah.
Quality.
You know what I'm saying? It's not made to rub off. It's made to stay
Exactly.
there all night long,
Yep.
look good until you're ready to go to bed.
Easy put on, easy stay. Can't go wrong.
Calling out to the strippers. Hey,
Hey, you we in Vegas.
We got the ball right here.
you got your glitter, girls.
But yes, thank you guys so much for joining us, ladies. We truly appreciate the time, the products, everything you guys sharing. Everybody out there listening today, make sure you guys use the promo code at the Gothic Hippies website. Just Keep Swimming Podcast to get your 30% off. Sign up for your subscription to get 20% off, and make sure you sign in on the new moon to get a new moon deal, because that's the new moon or full moon.
Full moon.
Full moon deal, because that's the last thing you want to do is miss your deals. Gothic Hippies. Great products. The last thing you want to do is miss it.
Yep.
So with all that being said, before we leave, I want to make sure we get a shout out to our production crew today. So in the background, you already know we got T's Max Production as always with the cameras, lights, and sound, doing everything amazing. He chose this amazing scenery for us today. Like we have 5 spots to choose from. He's like, let's go in the backyard. So I love that, and I think it was a perfect scene. Big shout out to Miss I'm Unique back there for doing the switchboard, changing the cameras up and everything like that. We truly appreciate you for that, Miss I'm Unique. Thank you so much for joining us today. And then behind our main camera right here, we have Miss Anaya, my amazing niece. Unfortunately, you can't see herself, but yeah, just know she's back there. She's rocking it. She's making it happen.
Yep.
And she's
And
short.
she did she does nails.
Oh, yeah, she did all the nails.
What's
not
your
mine.
Instagram, Anaya? LV Nails by Naya. Check her out.
Yep, get your nails done. Get your nails did. But with all that being said, we hope you guys had a wonderful day, a marvelous afternoon, a splendid evening, and remember to just keep swimming. One more time, ladies. And remember to
Just keep swimming.